Hi! Today we're going to examine an hour in the life of Joe Blow. He is a couch potato.
Rewind it.
Rewind it.
Oh, that was real smart.
He is a couch
Rewind
potato. And we're just going to examine his life.
You guys start over.
Here is Joe. Okay, good morning. Today we're going to discuss Joe Blow's, an hour in Joe Blow's life. He's a couch potato, and we're going to examine the situation he's in, and we're going to just see what he does. So come along with us. We're just going to have like a really nice time examining Joe Blow. Oh, one more thing. I forgot. This is a hidden camera. He doesn't know we're taping him. So, along with that, we're just going to go and find Joe Blow.
Of all the people, what are you doing watching the television? Why don't you ever help me? I do all the work around here. Joe, what are you doing? There's no excuse.
Honey, I am very sick. Besides, this is a good show.
So I'm very pregnant. Help me. Hey Joe, if we're gonna watch something, can we please watch?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the dating game. I'm your host, Justin Case. Let's meet our bachelors and bachelorette tonight. Bachelor number one, what's your name?
My name's Montgomery Ward.
Are you majoring anything in college?
Well, actually, I kind of major in everything.
Bachelor number two, what is your name?
My name is Rocky Jockey Jeff.
And why do they call you Rocky Jockey Jeff?
Because I am the most excellent, most triumphant athlete.
This is bachelor number three, and bachelor number three, what is your name?
I'm Ben Gay.
Ben Gay, I like that name. Why did your parents name you Ben Gay?
Well, they liked the ointment, Ben Gay, so much that they just decided to name me Ben. It was such a good name.
And now let's meet Bachelorette. Her name is?
Victoria's Secret.
Victoria's Secret. Tell us about yourself, Victoria.
Well, I grew up with my father. He owns the store Victoria's Secret. He named it after me. And all my life, I've just had lots of fun, lots of money, and lots of clothes.
And what would you like tonight out of these bachelors?
I'd like to find a guy who'd be able to give me just as much money as my father has, and maybe start a new store chain.
I got a pimple. It went away, but others are waiting for the big gang. Class pictures, my date with Bob! That's the acne chain. Clearasil can fight those pimples.
Clearasil soap cleared my pimple away, thanks to my best friend telling me that it would.
And back to our show. Miss Victoria, will you please ask these bachelors questions?
Okay, my first question is just a really simple one to start out with. When you take a girl out on a date, what kind of date do you take them out on?
Who are you asking this to?
Bachelor number one.
Bachelor number one, please answer the question.
Well, I usually like to take my dates to, scientific experiments and forums on scientific things. We can take notes together.
Would you like to ask bachelor number two or bachelor number three?
Yes, I'd like to ask the same question to bachelor number two. See what he has to say.
Bachelor number two.
Oh yes, may I ask what the question was?
Repeat the question, please.
On your first date, where would you take a girl, and what kind of date would it be?
Well, I'd take my girl the most enjoyable time. I'd take her to the most expensive restaurant, and we just have a good old time and go out play games, and do other stuff.
Any other questions?
Same one for bachelor number 3.
Bachelor number 3.
Well, I think I would probably take her out to the river, and we would go find some really good male friends, and I would just kind of give her a little bit of money and let her go off by herself. And me and my boyfriend would get to know each other.
Miss Victoria, any other questions?
Yes. How much would they plan on spending on a girlfriend if they ever had one?
Bachelor number 1, bachelor number 2, or bachelor number 3?
Let's go through all 3.
Bachelor number 1.
Well, I think that $10 is stretching a little bit too far. Why, I remember when I took my date out and we ate pea soup for 33 cents. It's a fine date.
Bachelor number 2.
Well, I'll try to make it as most expensive as I can. Give her as much as she wants.
Bachelor number 3.
Well, I think I believe in moderation in all things. I would give the girl what she wanted, or a reasonable amount of money, and then, as I said before, me and my boyfriend would go out and get to know each other, maybe over some food at a nice diner.
Miss Victoria.
Kitchen. Well, today we're gonna make that surprise soup. And our first main ingredients is this year-old frozen cake. And you might want to put about 2 cups in the soup.
I'd say maybe 2.5.
Okay. 2.5.
And also I have over here, some oranges. They're pretty good, a little old from last year, but that's okay. Let's put those in here.
And our next ingredients we cannot forget is those bananas. Okay, the Chiquita bananas all the way, you know.
And also we have this,
what is this? I think it's fudge.
Yeah, or, you know, I don't know what this stuff is, but we'll find it out. So
but we have to put it in, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and next we're gonna add the bread. You cannot forget the bread. That's what makes it best.
And while she's putting in the bread, you always have to add thyme and garlic salt to give it a flavor. Pour those in.
And don't forget you have to have 5 cups of water to make it more soupier. Okay, the last ingredient for our soup we cannot forget is the brand trail mix. That's the best thing you would like to add to it. And you just stir that up, stick it on the oven for about an hour.
Wait, we forgot the last touch with the pickles.
Oh, I'm sorry.
These go on top. Oh, whoops, but that's okay. Doesn't matter if it falls. Why don't we just put this right on top of this fudge just to make it complete?
Okay, don't let me tell you, you have to stick it on the stove for about half an hour and cook it for about 50 degrees.
Clap, clap.
Now before we have Miss Victoria pick her bachelor, let's have the audience pick who they would like.
3!
3!
How about all those for bachelor number 1?
Yay!
Bachelor number 2. And bachelor number 3. Now, Miss Victoria, you told me that who you picked, and who is this?
Well, it was a very tough decision for me.